Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today it's Saturday, July the 26th of the beautiful year 2025, and we are back with the 2025 PAL Das Classic tournament. And of course, it's not a round of 14, it's a quarterfinal. Sorry for spreading misinformation. Let me correct it. It's a quarterfinal match between HANA and James, both players representing United States of America. Both players played already one match in the tournament, and both had pretty decisive wins. But yeah, let's check. Let's check the bracket first. What happened in the tournament so far, so we have a better understanding. So, the 2025 Paldas Classic is a 14-player tournament. 14 brave players registered for this event and are fighting for the 3 qualifying spots for the 2026 Paldas Cup, which will be our main event. And yeah, we already have one semi-finalist. It's Le from the United States of America, seat number 2. Had to play only one match because, yeah, seat number 1 and seat number 2 got a bye in the first round because only 14 players, right? So Le is already waiting, and Le is already in the semis. The top part of the bracket, we have Rurchak in the same situation as Le, with no match in the first round, waiting for the winner of the match between Dewey and myself. The second session of this match will be played on a Friday, August the 1st. So yeah, in less than a week, Rorschach will know his opponent. In the second quarterfinal, we have Hannah and James. The match will be played, yeah, in a second. The first session, at least. The second session will be played later because, yeah, we can't schedule the session for the next week or something due to some private life plans. Hannah won 10-3 against Dobre in the first round. In the round of 14, James won 10-1 against Mars. In the bottom part of the bracket, as you can see, we had only seed upsets in the round of 14. In each of the 3 matches in the bottom part of the bracket, the lower seed won the first round. And we have a situation where in the fourth quarterfinal we have 2 players with double-digit seeds. Seed number 14, Serenity, against seed number 11, Vlad. This match will be played next week. Yeah, so Hannah and James are fighting for the spot in the semis. Seat number 4, seat number 5. So we might expect a pretty close match. Yeah, before we go to the player profiles, first let me remind you about the rules. We play level 18 starts only, no line cap, so level 19 Maulers are strongly encouraged. SPS, controller and handcam are the mandatory things for this event, and the matches played in this tournament are best of 19 series, so it means the player needs to win 10 games in order to advance to the next round. Then the matches are played in 2 sessions. Session 1, 9 games. We play session number 1 between Hannah and James today. So we will play 9 games, and no matter what the result will be, we will stop after 9 games. So theoretically we can have 9-0 win lead for one player, or 5-4, 6-3, and so on and so on. And Hannah is also in the chat. Hello Hannah, welcome. Yeah, top 3 players advance to the top 16 of 2026 Paldas Cup. Yeah, and let's now have a quick look at the player profiles, how they did so far. Hannah with an ELO rating of 1610 currently. Current ELO rating for James is 1588. So in terms of ELO rating calculations, Hannah should be 53 to 47% favorite to win this match. But it's only the third official match for Hannah in a Paldas competitive settings. James has a lot more experience. This is match number 35 for James. Comp PB for HANA 597, Comp PB for James 705. James is one of the 7 players who were able to get a 700k in or more in a competitive PAL-DAS match. HANA won 10-3 against Dobre in the round of 14, James 10-1 against Martz. Highest score for HANA in this tournament so far 568, highest score for James 509. Yeah, James lost only one game, so average median losing scores and lines. This is the only one game James lost. HANA lost 3 games to Dobre, and average and median losing scores and lines you can see on your screen. So no, yeah, not much we can say from these statistics. The true losing statistics probably will come in this match, as we expect very many games going into level 19. Both HANA and James are definitely players who are able to do so. Yeah, so let me check if the players are live, and then we will start with the match. Let's see, James is already live. What about HANA? HANA as well. So yeah, players are here. Welcome players, and hello Trisky, welcome in the chat. James is fine with the increment. Okay, so if HANA you're fine with the increment, we can stay with increment, but you can change your mind after every game, so you can agree to increment, but you can say after 3 games or something, no, I don't want to increment anymore. It's also fine. Okay, so the players are fine with the increment, and we are going to wrong playstyle the pieces for the players, which will be EC88-6B. EC88-6B, please be careful about the ace and the B in the seat. And yeah, this will be your seat for game number 1. As mentioned, 9 games to be played in this session today. And then the conclusion of the match will be played later in a week or something, or even more. We'll see how the private life plans develop, but the first session is played today, and this will for sure be the longest break between session number 1 and session number 2. I played my first session against Dewey on July the 10th, and we'll be playing the second session on August the 1st, so I assume there will be no one breaking this record. Okay, and it looks like our players are ready. HANA on the left, James on the right. Game number 1 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Good luck and have fun, players. Yeah, one thing is sure, the player who advances to the semifinals will be a player from the United States of America. We already have one American player in the semis. It's Le, who won 10-3 against Schwidr in the quarterfinal match. Now we have a second American player guaranteed to play, and who will it be? We are about to witness 9 games today. The other games will be played later, and Zo Hasadar in the chat as well. Hello Zo Hasadar, welcome. And so HANA currently with 19,000, James with 51. So HANA not yet with a Tetris in this game. There is a Tetris setup for HANA. But of course for the Tetris a longbar is needed, and the longbar came. HANA with the first Tetris in this game, 44,000. 56 for James, so James also not so many Tetrises in this game. And so kind of interesting start of this match. Yeah, the RNG not allowing to get too many Tetrises at the beginning, but it's only game number 1, and it all can change as the match progresses. And as mentioned, dear players, if you feel If you don't want to play with incrementing this seed, you can every time ask for a reroll. So keep that in mind, please. 140 for HANA, 114 for James. So HANA took one Tetris lead. And James with another Tetris. 140, but it looks like HANA took a one Tetris lead. 165 for HANA, 144 for James. We are 50 lines in the game number 1 of this match. And James gets Tetris. Now James needs to clean this board, which is not... Okay, that was a good solution. I have had a first impression that it might take a little bit longer, but maybe my echolocating system is malfunctioning today a little bit, who knows. The 21 HANA, 197 James, so HANA maintained this one Tetris advantage. It's not the biggest advantage in the world, so everything can change. Oh, okay, James. Will James build now one off the ground? Probably, I don't know. No, James decided to transform for a no, comes back to safely to the regular Tetris setup. This allowed HANA to build the even bigger lead. 80k is the lead for HANA at this stage of a game. So probably a too safe approach from James with transferring those wells, but we'll see. Still about 40 lines to go in game number 1 of 40 lines of level 19. And 19, sorry, level 18 before transition to 19. Can't speak properly, sorry for that. 362 for HANA, 284 for James. And James gets another Tetris. HANA, with quite a low board, needs to build a Tetris setup. And there is a Tetris setup for HANA. 87, 309 for James. And now James is not Tetris ready and also blocked the well, so this allows HANA to build an even bigger lead going into transition, and James also needs to prepare a board to be playable on 19. The one we see on our screens right now. If it stays like this before transition, this won't be a good board at all. Oh, and James is going to top out. Oh no! This went wrong for James. James tops out at 321, 100. HANA takes game number 1, but HANA, you are so close to transition, so feel free to play this game out. Yeah, I have like kind of a weird impression that James tried to play too safely and then the board climbed anyway. And HANA tops out at 479,543. This is the first score for HANA in this match. And it's sorry, it's not 1-0 for James. I'm making so many mistakes today. Come on. HANA leads 1-0. Sorry for that, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Let me put the scores into the books, and the players are ready for game number 2, which starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, let's see if James can change the approach of playing too safely to play more efficiently on level 18. Hana with a slight misdrop of the LPs, but it shouldn't be anything bad. James also needs to reopen the well, but should be fine. Yeah, and James had the well open. Now is 1 min away from being Tetris ready. Akibar for Tetris readiness, and a Tetris for James. Hana with 73, James with 38. So Hana took an early lead in this game. And while the players are getting their scores during game number 2, let me remind you that this tournament has a Macherino prize pool currently at $50. Guaranteed is 100. The other 50 from my end will come on in August. And yeah, if you want to make this prize bigger than that, the link is in the chat. Top 3 players of this event are getting paid 40% for each of the semi-final winners and 20% for the third place finisher. Oh, and now Hana a little bit high, but okay, good. That's a good solution with these TPs. And Hana gets another long bar for a Tetris. 177 for Hana, 114 for James. Oh, and James with Aki bar, but gets the other bar for a Tetris. Hana meanwhile with a closed well for a moment, opened the well and got a long bar for a Tetris. 226 Hana, 161 for James. Oh, and James with weird misdrop of the JPs. This will cause a little bit of problems for James. Okay, but James, okay, will be able to clean this mess, but this allowed Hana to build around 90k lead. Hana with 282, James with 196. We have 373 for Hana, 218 for James. So Hana over 150k ahead at this stage of the game. And James with even more burning. Hana with 422, James with 267. But Hana is also 7 lines ahead. So now 4 lines ahead and 150k ahead. So this is a very big lead for Hana. This might be a first 500k of this match. And James with a pretty low pace on 18, and looks like James will be in the need of getting a great level 19 post-transition game. James wants to win this one. Hana already with 521, 123 lines. James 362. So James kind of lacking pace on 18 in the first 2 games of this match. Hana transitions with 546. Oh, and misdrops the LPs. Can Hana get anything to clean the board? Unfortunately not. So James, you have a chase down. 547 is a score needed. 547. So James, you need about 130,000. 130,000 more or less needed for you on level 19 to take this game. And let's see how well prepared for level 19 action today is James. Oh, this long bar might be problematic, but yeah, James is doing a great job so far. Oh. Oh, this smash boy on the left, and this will be it. James stops out at 436,560. 436,560 is the double score for James, and HANA leads 2-0. And the players are already ready for game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, so HANA with 2 strong games, already 1 million points and 26,000 collected by HANA after 2 games, so this is like 513 average. James, on the other hand, with 757,000 points after 2 games. Yes, so big advantage for HANA in these first 2 games on level 18. Now let's see if James can adjust it. If it stays like this, this might be a one-sided match, which we don't wanna have. We would like to have as many games as possible. There are already 2 games in, so still a long way to go. But HANA with a pretty strong performance already. Oh no, slight of a misshift of the JPs, but it shouldn't be anything problematic. HANA should be back in business in a second here. With this long bar, HANA is Tetris ready. 120 against 163 for James. So this time James starts with a better pace. James is about 40k in the lead. And this is already a very good game by James. At 49 lines with 254. So yeah, big change, so to speak. Yeah, but it's a change James needed. There is a Tetris, another Tetris for James. 300,000 after 57 lines. HANA with 241 at 57. .346 for James, 269 for HANA. Oh, and James with a nice T-spin. Oh, but this is now getting weird. Okay, get some pieces to open it. And this will be a triple, but now James is one of the ground. Tetris ready. 401 for James, 297 for HANA. So James outpacing HANA massively in this game, over 100k. But yeah, in a previous game, HANA was the one with 50 or 150 or something k lead. So now, yeah, the roles have changed a little bit. So we have 408 for James, 328 for HANA. A little bit of a slowdown for James who needs to find a proper way for dealing with this stack. Now James's board is a little bit high. Okay, get some pieces. A T is very nice piece for this board. And we have James with 418, Hana with 355. So Hana was able to reduce the deficit a little bit, but Hana's board is now kind of high. Hana needs to downstack it. And the long bar to the right goes. Something to the left is needed. Hana hits the long bar to the left. That was a very important move for Hana, but all the other pieces are not helping that much. Hana is still alive, still can survive it. This is still possible, guys. James 453, Hana 368. Hana needs something. Okay, this helps. Okay. Hana needs something to reopen the well. Okay. Oh, this is... Okay, it's not over until it's over. Let's wait a little bit. Oh, and the long bar would be cool for Hana. And there is a long bar, and Hana deals with it like a pro and transitions with a Tetris and another Tetris for Hana on level 19. And Hana can't do anything more, but this is a very nice survival before transition. 139 lines with 428 score, 463 for Hana. Yeah, this survival before transition was quite of something, but this time James is the one with more points. James takes the game. It's 2-1 from Hana's perspective. Of course, James, you have the privilege to play this game out. Feel free to mull in it. Yeah, but this survival from Hana, this was something really nice. And we have James in the zone. Oh, and this is getting problematic for James. I'm afraid this might be a GG. And it is. James tops out at 569,740. 569,740. But this is the highest score for James in this match and also in the tournament. Okay, so 2 Hana, 1 James after 3 games. The players are ready, so game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So Hana with the highest score of 546, James with the highest score of 569, and we are in game number 4. For James, 81 for Hana, 79 for James, so a pretty close start. Players with similar efficiency. HANA with about 1 Tetris lead, but also 3 lines ahead. So theoretically, this might be even like a next situation. Of course, if James will be able to get this long bar. Now HANA with a need of getting a long bar soon. So we have 188 for HANA and 172 for James. So this is more or less 1 Tetris lead for HANA. And James with a nice T-spin, so no 2 spin for James. James got a long bar for a Tetris. HANA is now not able to get a Tetris. James neither. Players need to fight with their boards. Now if is back in business, James needs an L or a long bar. Yes, this is a long bar for James. And another long bar for a Tetris. So HANA with 267, James 251. So at the same line count, this is a little bit less than a Tetris lead for HANA. Okay, so now it's like more of a neck and neck situation. We still have around 30 lines before transition. And James currently with like 2k ahead at the same line count. So yeah, this is almost nothing. 391 for HANA, 394 for James, 20 lines to go before transition, and players prepare for 19 because this game might be decided by the points score on level 19. We all want to have some 19 races. For 64 for both. 3 points advantage for HANA because of these pushdowns. HANA transition with 468. James is ahead, so HANA has a little bit of a deficit. 511 is the transition score for James, so James 40k ahead, and we have a first level 19 race of this match. And HANA already kind of high, needs to get something to left. Oh, and this L piece did not got rotated, so HANA tops out 143 lines, 477, 703, which means James takes another game and we have 2-2. After the early struggle, early 2-game struggle, level 18 for James, it now looks like James is able to find a rhythm on 18 as well, and now another 19 game for James. And yeah, let's see how far James can go. James had 178 lines in the previous game. Now has already more. And can James survive this board? This is not the most difficult board in the world. 570 for James. Oh, and doesn't get the long bar over, and this will be a GG for James. 194 lines with 575 409, 575 409. This is the highest score for James in this match. Yeah, 575 409. Very nice, very nicely done. So James was able to win 2 games in a row, and we have 2-2, 4 games in, 5 more games to be played in this session. And the players are already ready, so game number 5 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. To HANA and James. They all have a quite good stats so far. Of course, I will show you the match stats after the first session. Oh, now James. James with a very weird situation. Okay, but should be able to survive it. This looks scary for a moment. And now James needs to calm down and all should be fine. Okay, James gets a long bar, gets a Tetris. 99 for HANA, 65 for James. The 3 HANA now with this Tetris 196, James with 186. James forced to take a pussy triple. Gets another long bar for a Tetris. 215 for James, 221 for HANA. Okay, so both players with very similar paces still have around 55 lines before transition. Still a lot of still a lot of 18 to be played before level 19 hits. After those 4 games, James is the one who is playing some 19 today. HANA was not able to get far on 19 yet, but it all can change. Yeah, it said in the first 2 games that James has not good paces on 18, and then James was able to change it immediately. So maybe it's time for HANA to play some 19. 417 for HANA, 344 for James. now, okay, James has to deal with this. With this board. Oh, and James's board is climbing, but gets a long bar to lower the board down. HANA 491, so this might be a 500k very soon. 514 for HANA, and 2 more Tetris is possible before transition. Now only one after this burnt line. And James transition with 397, but James's board is falling apart, so James is done. HANA, you are good for this game, so feel free to mull this game without the pressure of like needing to get some score or something. The game is safe, so you can focus on on playing this game out. James topped out at 397. And HANA is on level 21, so the longest game for HANA in this match so far. Oh, gets the Smash Boy over, but the board is climbing, and HANA is topping out at 561,343. 561,343, which is the highest score in this match. GG's. Was it also the highest score of the tournament for HANA? No, not yet. 568 was the highest score in the tournament. So we have HANA ahead, 3-2. The players are ready. Game number 6 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. HANA started with 77,000, James with 74. So very close start. We are in the middle of game number 6. HANA with 182, James with 196. 299, James 291. And James have quite a lot of dependencies in the board for a moment, but maintain this center well set up. 319 James, 329 for HANA. James maintains this center well set up. Gets another longboard for it. At risk 365 James, HANA 376. So HANA a few thousand points ahead. We still have some lines to be played on 18. Okay, James had to burn something, but oh, okay, this will work for James as well. And James 398, HANA 429. James reopens this center setup, but HANA is in the lead. 480 now, 503. James 417. So HANA is around 64 lead at the same line count. This might be a big advantage, but let's see if the players can play some 19. 465 transition for James, 506 for HANA. So James is 40k behind and gets a 19 Tetris. Oh, but James's board is kind of high. Okay, it's something to left LP would be cool, but it might be a top out for James, and it is. James tops out at 494, 040, and HANA is good for this game. HANA with a score of 5-6, 2-3, 5-6, 2-3 takes this game and leads 4-2. And James is ready for game number 7. And HANA is ready as well. So game number 7 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, so currently the pattern of this match is that HANA wins 2 games, then James wins 2 games, then HANA wins 2 games. So can we have 2 games won by James? Let's find out. Or will HANA break this pattern? 141 for HANA, 139 for James. It was for a second. So yeah, it looks like we are. It looks like we are having another close game. One 71 for HANA, 195 for James. So James a little bit ahead. And this is what James needs. Being two games down, James now needs to find something to bounce back. Counting this game, we still have 3 games in this session to be played. So theoretically speaking, James can even be in the lead after the first session. Yes, Duży, hello, welcome. This is the first session. We are in game number 7 of this match, and yeah, we are having this game and other 2. And apropos Dużyka, the thing you asked me yesterday, I will have those things ready for you tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't have like time to prepare it. So yeah, tomorrow I have a free day, so I will reach out to you, and then yeah, you can think about your concept, and I will then give you all the permissions and so on, and yeah. So 342 for James. We have 349 for HANA. James with another Tetris 367. And Dużyka, apropos, I had a chance to watch your wrong version, wrong playstyle game yesterday or today. I don't know how do you count it? If you count it by our time zone or American time zone, but yeah, the 2 million games, 2.2 if I'm not mistaken. This was a very nice game. Congratulations for that. 421 for HANA, 439 for James. So James maintaining this about 1 Tetris lead. Dużyka, this was like a PB jump by 400k or something, right? If I'm not mistaken. 467 for James, 468 for HANA. So suddenly we have a neck and neck game and not so many lines before transition. Yeah, 1.8 to 2.2, yeah. It does, yeah, but at this level, this is like, you know, the matter of scaling, so those PB jumps shouldn't surprise people. Like improving from 1.0 to 1.4, this might be something, but from 1.8 to 2.2, it's not that big. 539 HANA, 538 for James. HANA transition with 564, James 562. So we have a 19 race, guys. 19 race between HANA and James. And James gets another Tetris, 592. HANA tops out at 564. So James takes this game. And let's see if James can play longer. 564, a very solid game by HANA. But this was not enough. James with another Tetris 623, and I don't want to say anything. Let's see if James is going aggro. Okay, James is not going for I thought he might go, and James tops out at 625 to 60. 625 to 60 is a solid score, and James takes this game 4-3 from HANA's perspective. This was not competitive. Yeah, Wrong well, James. You don't set up for a column 9 Tetris even on 18, let alone 19. So yeah, but James wanted to do it for his style probably. Okay, 2 more games to go today. And HANA is in the lead. Both players already left well next time. Okay. Okay, the race already. Game number 8 starts in a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. But remember, James. You can only set up a left well Tetris when you are 1 away from a max out. You know, only 1 away from max out, then you set up a left well. Is column 9 a sky well? I'm probably missing something. Or is HANA kind of trying to insist this thing to be? Yeah, but 625 to 60 is a very tolerable score in comp. You know that James is one of the 700k plus players in comp. So this is not like the biggest of the challenges for James to get a 600k in comp. So HANA starts with 61, James with 64. And guys, we are 7 games in, and the shortest game we had so far was game number 1 when James topped out at 116 lines. Apart from that, all other games are at least 130 lines long. And to be honest, this is something I expected from this match, and I'm happy that the players are able to deliver. And James 204, HANA 164. Yes, Zohasadar, these players are kinda good, yeah. James had 116 line in game number 1. And for HANA, the shortest game was 130 lines in game number 2. Lowest score, oh, this is an interesting thing. Lowest score, of course, for James, this is the first game, this 321. And lowest score for HANA, 428. Compendium, yeah. But where is this Paldas compendium user? Haven't seen this user, this Twitch user long here in our chats, in our Twitch broadcasts. Has PAL19 compendium user retired or something? 370 for James, 292 for HANA, so James outpacing HANA once again. And we have about 39 before transition. $419 for James, $339 for HANA. Do we have our pattern continuing? So 2 games for HANA, 2 for James, 2 for HANA, 2 for James. No, but now James, okay, should be able to. Okay, but this is maybe not optimal. And HANA is like reducing the gap a little bit. And James's board is not in the best shape. HANA 438, James 475. But HANA is kind of running out of lines on level 18. 447 for HANA, 480 for James. So HANA, you need to play some 19 to get this game because James most likely will be topping out after transition and James tops out 481 500. So HANA, you have a chase down. 482 is your target. 482 is your target. And this is the first challenge for HANA in this game, in this match on 19. Oh, and what is HANA doing? Is HANA setting up for a Tetris? Oh no! Why? Why like this? 457, 3, 4, 3 for HANA, and James takes this game, which means we have 4 to 4, and it means the pattern continues. Guys, it's 4 to 4, 8 games in. Yeah, you can set up for aggressive Tetris in post when your game is safe, but when you're like lacking like 24k or something, I don't know. I think with a skill HANA presents, lining out for 24k is like more reliable strategy, but it's only my point of view. Okay, guys, it's 8 games in. We are 4 to 4. We have final game of the session. One of the players will be in the lead. Who it will be? Let's find out. The players are ready, so the final game of the session, game number 9, starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yes, so what else to say? I kind of expected one player being 4 to 5 ahead after this session. I kind of didn't expect a big lead for one of the players. Yeah, one of the players has to be in the lead, so let's see who the player will be. Yeah, considering that each player wins 2 games in a row, this should be a game for HANA. But maybe this pattern worked only for 8 games. Who knows? Let's find out. 69 for HANA, 53 for James. Yeah, so HANA scored 4,042,000 points in these 8 games. James scored 3.9 million points. So HANA with an average of 505k. And James with an average of 488. Considering both lost and won games, yeah, this is a high-level match. Oh, and now James, no, what is going on? James needs a long bar now. James needs a long bar now. Gets it. Okay, this will help a lot. HANA is in the lead, 194, James 164. and this time HANA is kind of pacing 264 after 60 lines. James with 240. So this is like a 50k real lead for HANA in this game number 9, which is not a decider, guys. In our regular tournament, this would be a decider, but not in this tournament. In this tournament, it's only the final game of the session. And James gets a long bar for a Tetris. HANA had to block the well, but gets another long bar for another for a Tetris. 342 for HANA, 294 for James. And yeah, James needed to skim few lines because the board was getting a little bit high. Another triple for James, 329, HANA with 348. And another Tetris for James, another Tetris for HANA. HANA still in the lead, but this is about one Tetris lead right now. And James has scored another Tetris. The James with a Tetris 406, HANA 400, but HANA 4 lines behind. So HANA might be ahead at the transition point. And then another Tetris for James, 450 at 120 lines. HANA with 430 at 115. 452 for HANA, 455 for James. And we are approaching transition. James with a little bit of a cleaner board. 462 for James, 457 for HANA, and HANA's board is very high. HANA needs to do something in order to survive. James transitions with 489, and HANA is transitioning with the next line, so this is very bad transition. HANA can't do anything more. HANA tops out at 463, 323, 463, 323. Which means James is good, so James was able to break this pattern. James will be in the lead 5-4 after the first session. But a very high level match, guys, so far. Both players are able to deliver. And yeah, this is the final Mullen for James. Now the players will have a little bit of a rest. A week or something due to some private life plans, and yeah, we will have the second session of this match already in August. Can't wait to see it. If the players are able to play like this in the session number 2, we might have a very exciting game, a very exciting finish of this match. Oh, a little bit of a misdrop by James, and I'm afraid this will be... Oh, but still he's able to clear some lines. But this is it. James tops out with 548.10. 548.182. 548.182 is the score for James. Yeah, congratulations to both players. One of you had to be in the lead after this session, so yeah, this player is James. Yeah, okay, James, as soon as you know, please ping us in the Discord, and we will be then scheduling your second session for HANA 5 James. And here are your match stats, guys. They should update very quickly. Yeah, and here we have it. 9 games played. HANA with 4.5 million points, which means HANA on average over 500k in this match. James with 4.448 million, a little bit below. Let me check it exactly how much below it is. It's like 494 average for James. James with the highest, the highest score. And check, guys, the average losing lines and scores, and median losing lines and score for both players. This is a very high quality match. I can't wait to see the second session of this battle. One thing is guaranteed: an American player will be in the top 4. And after today's session, James has a slight advantage, 1 game advantage. But everything and anything can happen in session number 2. And yeah, to remind you, the bracket: HANA, James, James leading 5-4, as you can see after this first session. The winner will be playing against either Rorschach, Dewey, or myself. My second session against Dewey will be played on Friday, August the 1st. So in a little bit less than a week, and then we'll be back. Then Rorschach will be back in action, and we'll be able to schedule a match with one of us. Yeah, the other match, Serenity against Vlad. This match is already scheduled, guys. Let me tell you when exactly. This match, first session of this match will be played also on Friday, August the 1st, and the second session on Saturday, August the 2nd. And guys, we have also a little bit of a surprise for you, because the players who are too good, the players who are not eligible for this Paldas Classic tournament because they are already qualified, they also wanted to play in a best of 19 format. So we decided to make a super event for those players, for Merke, Tugi, and AV Geek. And tomorrow we'll have the first session of the match between Tugi versus AV Geek in our super event. The session starts at 18 UTC. The second session of this match will be played on Monday at 17 UTC. So if you wanna see some top dogs playing in this format, you will definitely have a chance. Of course, I don't want to say nothing bad about James and HANA, because this was also an amazing match. But yeah, if you want to see those who are on paper, the top dogs, there is a chance for you. Tugi versus AV Geek tomorrow at 18 UTC. So yeah, some kind of a super event. Those players also wanted to try their best in the best of 19 format, so we'll have yes, James, I will let the players know. I will let the players know for sure. I will tell them to do better. If they can't improve your stats, they are disqualified from the 2026 Paldas Cup. I think it sounds fair, right? Yeah, okay, so so here we have it, and yeah, guys, that's all for what we have prepared for you today. As mentioned, we'll be back tomorrow and on Monday with the super event, and then we'll be back with the regular tournament on Friday. Yeah, thank you very much once again, HANA and James, for a great 9 games of Tetris, for a very high level play. I hope you can keep up with this level of play in the second session. And yeah, now I'm checking who is streaming some Tetris action. Do we have only like CTL and CTMs going? Probably yes. CTM is playing Top Masters. CTL is playing, what are they playing? They're playing probably the wrong version of Tetris. Okay, but let's go. Oh, let's go raid Classic Tetris League. I haven't raided Classic Tetris League like for a while. So let me do this. And yeah, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. So thank you for watching, Have a nice rest of your Saturday. And yeah, James, enjoy your time. And yeah, let us know as soon as possible when we will be able to play our second session. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.